Right folks, welcome back. Today is the first kayak trip. We're ready to rock and roll. I've got the kayak all set up, ready with a couple of mates. We're going to go out around the cliffs of Seaford and see what we can find. Alright, that's the first one, here we go. Leave me out in a minute. We go. Freedom of the sea. Freedom of the sea. Don't know how bouncy the ride's going to be. I apologise if it's shaky as anything. Right, so what the plan is today is we're going to head towards Seaford Cliffs. We're going to troll some bass lures off the back of the kayak. That's the plan. Hopefully it all goes to plan. Now we can catch some fish, man. Ooh, that was hard work. I was just waiting for the last chap to get into the water. There's 3 of us today. Myself, Connor, the chap I work with, a really nice guy, and the partner's dad. So, up for a nice morning at sea, something a bit different. So, it'll be interesting to see that, you know, the fishing is different on the kayak than it is on the shore. So, I'll bring you back when we get there. Right, so first lure, going out the back, I'm going to troll the lure. Oh, there's a seal behind. Con! There's a massive seal behind me! Oh man, you don't look too happy, so I think we're gonna abort the mission of trolling the lure while the seal's there, because that would be a stupid idea. Put that back in. Right, just spin this around quick. Sounds pretty bright. Right folks, so we made it out onto the water. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. It's been a long time. Right, so my first plan of today is that we're going to troll some lures. Now this one's Namu Garcia Tormentor, and this one is a Rapala walk and roll, I think it's called. So that's the first plan. And then we're also going to be using some of these paddle tail lures, and I've got some slow jigs as well. So that is it. Oh, I've also got baited mackerel feathers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get tackled up quick, and then we'll do some fishing. Go for first lure for this day. I'll say first lure of our stopped sort of go. Nice with it. Just bring it back. You in? Bang into snag. Not good. Oh, I've snagged the lure. Come on. Yeah. Probably good and snag that one. Ping and twist. Oh my god. How have I done that? Well, I'm going to sort this out and I'll come back to you. Right, so I was getting my first soft plastic lure stuck. Managed to free it, which is cool. I'm now just flicking around a soft plastic. I'm now just flicking around a hard shallow diver. Just throw it back into coastline. Just working it back to the kayak. So I literally have no idea what I'm doing. But it's just nice to be out on the water and try and something different. From a different angle, a different perspective. So I wanted to do kayak fishing for a long time. And today is the day. So hopefully we'll learn as we go along. Hopefully we'll catch some decent fish. But like I said, it's all about trying something new. And having a good time in the process. I've had about 10-15 casts. Another cast, and then what we'll do is we'll stick a trolling lure out the back of the kayak, have a paddle along for a bit and see. A bit windy and I'm what was forecast, that's for sure. Nonetheless, the sun's coming up and it's going to be a glorious day. Alright, let's chuck this out the back of us. Set the ratchet, or drag. Do a little bit of paddling, and then I'll come a little bit closer to the coastline. So yeah, I thought it should be good. Get out, try something completely different, completely new, away from all the shore fishing and all that sort of stuff. Different perspective, different angle. Something new for the channel. Further, and then I shall see you when we get there. If anything happens in the meantime, I will frantically dive for the camera and show you everything. Right, I've been trying the lures for some time now with no success. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try some baited mackerel feathers. Just got some bits of squid that I'll cut up before we venture out. Bait up a couple my mackerel feathers with some set of feathers on there, they're nothing special. Just a set of feathers. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to drop them over the side. And we'll jig them up and down a bit. Let's see if we can try and find a fish. So much surface weed in the water. Right, here goes nothing. I don't know how deep we are in the water, so I don't have a fish finder or nothing fancy like that. It's just me bobbing around on the sea. Having a go. Looks quite deep. It'd be interesting to see if we pick up something on these. I've trolled some lures, had no luck. I've thrown a shallow diving lure in and out of the reef, no luck. Tried a paddle tail, no luck. And we're out a bit further in the water now, so it'd be interesting to see if anything becomes of this. Decent fish with baited mackerel feathers before when we went out in CJ's boat. On the bottom I had a slow pitch jig like I've got on the bottom with a set of feathers now. I caught them with some tope on that. That's a nice bass as well on other boats. So I've got banging a bit of bait onto the string of mackerel feathers. See behind me, but you've got the Seven Sisters behind me. Absolutely glorious part of the UK. Drop it down to the bottom again. What a nice way to spend the day. Oh man. Right, I'll bring it back if we get any fish. Right, so I think we might be into our first fish here. Don't know. Either that or we just got snagged on a bit of reef. It might have just got snagged on a bit of reef. Oh man. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. So I've just been trolling some baited lures. And it looks like we've just got snagged on the reef below us. Which is actually pretty shallow, to be fair. Right, I'm still at it. Still at it. What have I got now? Ooh. Gonna throw a surf seeker straight into the reef. And just retrieve it back in. A couple of the lures I have tried have got snagged on the bottom. I think I've got more, especially the soft plastics. I think I've got more for like proper wreck fishing, so I need to tone down the weight of the soft plastics. I think mine are between 70 and 80 grams, which is way too heavy to fish with from a kayak. But if you're doing deep water fishing, it'll be alright, but not for inshore. So I need to change that. But yeah, so far so good. I'm liking the kayak. It feels really stable in the water. No issues of tipping, and I've even reached round the back. Look at that story of my life. I've even reached round the back into the rear compartment to grab my lure box and things like that, which is pretty cool. So yeah, pretty happy with the stability. So it's been a little bit choppy today, but you know, it's handled what I've put it through, to be fair, in relation to getting it right out and then bringing it back in, getting it right out, bringing it back in, and so on and so forth. The fishing, on the other hand, hasn't been so good as of yet. Tried various different methods today. I've tried trolling the lure on the back of the kayak with various different trolling lures, Rapalas, Abu Garcias, and all the, you know, bits and pieces that you'd usually troll with. I've tried throwing soft plastics, but obviously because they've been too heavy, they just be snagging on the bottom and on the reef. I'm now just trying metal, and I've got a surface popper as well. So covering all bases, and yeah, pretty happy. Really happy. Just need to try and find a fish. Just one fish today would make my life absolutely brilliant. Lots of weed, just no fish. Lots of flying carpets of weed. Out a little bit further. The colour of the water is murky. It's not clear. It's very, I don't know how you describe it really. It's like, you know, you put milk into the tea and you get that, like, before it like mixes in, you get that weird colour. It's like that sort of colour, like tea. I won't say it's tea stain, it's just like milky. And also tried baited mackerel feathers, and I tried doing a couple of different things with those. I tried casting them out from the kayak, and I just tried trolling them off the back of the kayak and jigging them up and down. So I tried various different methods today. I say it's quite weird doing everything sitting down. Obviously, where I'm so used to fishing standing up, it's weird doing it sitting down. But I've been alright. Not too bad with the seasickness. Took a couple of sturgeon tablets this morning. I took one last night and one this morning, and that seems to have done the trick. Where I've been out in boats before, sometimes I've had quite a rough time with the seasickness, but on the kayak it's not been too bad. Wildlife's been pretty good today. I've seen so many seals, and they are absolutely massive when they're broadside right next to the kayak. One popped up like literally a paddle's length out from the kayak, and his head was absolutely massive. Thought he was going to eat me. Right, I'm going to have a play round, then I'm probably going to have some lunch. I'm quite hungry. I've got ready salted crisps for anyone that wants to know, and just a bottle of juice, so that will be good. Then I'm going to start making my way back to where we started from. Might have a couple of chucks with the surface lure on the way back as well, and then I will troll 2 shallow divers all the way back to where we started from, and I think that's pretty much all I can think of doing. Right, not even a sniff. Right, so I'm going to change this over now for a shallow diving lure. Tie the lure directly to the fluorocarbon, because I don't think I'll be changing it over again. And I've just lost my lure clip, as you see. Should do a grinning up. There's been birds out here today. I've seen no diving birds as of yet. Don't forget to bring scissors. There's my shallow diver lure there, ready to go. About 3 foot of fluorocarbon leader. Just going to hook that onto the metal part of the rod. Through there, yep. Put that back in the holder. I'm going to paddle in a bit more, and then we'll try some surface fishing. Right folks, we're nearly near the end of the adventure. Man, what an adventure it's been. My first time on a kayak on the sea has been pretty crazy, to be fair. No fish, no mackerel, no bass, nothing. Literally tried everything. We tried subsurface, cross surface, metals, soft plastics, tried in close, out far, trolling, and also baited mackerel feathers with a slow jig on the bottom. So I've literally run out of ideas. But it's been fun to get out with the mates. I'm just literally going to do the last bit of the paddling round to where we launched, and then I'm going to do the dismount. I filmed the dismount because it might end up pretty funny. It's a bit lumpy out here now, so you might get a laugh out of that. Alright, so just getting ready to land the kayak and dismount. It's going to be fun. We've got a beach full of people. We're going to go one of 2 ways. Right, so we made it back Just got to wash off all the gear. That's the first kayak session done and dusted. Hope you enjoyed it. Unfortunately, it was a shame about the fish, but when we got back to the beach we had a couple of chats with some other people that were out kayaking and they didn't have any luck, and the people on the beach weren't catching either, so must just have been one of them days. On to the next one. Cheers. Right, so here's a selection of the lures I used today. Let me know if you think I was just unlucky. So I've got the 2 large coastal GT lures there, Storm 360s I think they are. These ones are quite big and heavy in the head. You've then got the Rapala shallow diver there, the Evo Garcia shallow diver there, jointed in the mackerel pattern. Panic Prey V2 Savage Gear top water, Savage Gear Seeker, and then this one here, don't know what it is, it's a drift light jig, which is there.